So, if you're one of those people that can throw your family away, hold on a second. If you're one of those people that can throw your family away like trash, like they're nothing, like they weren't there for you all of your life or for a week or just whenever you needed them in hard times. If you're one of those people, or if you have one of those people in your life, I'm going to say this like I always say, let them people go. Because nobody who genuinely loves you can just cut you off like that. And you've done nothing to them. Now, you can cut people off that have done something to you, or people that you've tried to work with and fix it and get it together, and they just won't. And let me tell you, the worst people, it's those people that are mean and nasty and hateful, and they're very disrespectful. And the first thing they'll say is, I wasn't disrespectful. I didn't say that. I didn't disrespect you. That's a form of gaslighting. Like, you know, as an adult woman, you know what disrespect is. And then you got the person trying to tell you I wasn't disrespectful. That's one. Two, you got these people that it don't even matter. This is the time, the year, and the place, and the date to let motherfuckers go. It's just kind of that simple. If you're, and let me talk to my older people, because I'm older, and that's who I want to talk to. Go ahead and let them go. Go ahead and let them leave. Let them walk out the door. Close it. Let them slam it. Let the door hit them in their ass. Let them fart while they're going out of it. I don't care. Or you leave the door yourself and fart on your way out. Just leave. But see, ain't nobody gonna do that to me no more. I done took over a new leaf, new life. I'm in a new place. Where when I say new place, I've been in Ghana 6 years, or somewhere around that time. Well, yeah, somewhere around almost 6 years. And my biggest issue was my family in the United States. That was it. My family, you know, me worrying about them, being concerned about them, to the point where I couldn't really function, because I could get a phone call in the middle of the night and immediately my anxiety would start, because like, oh my God, somebody's calling me at 3 a.m. when it's really 8 hours backwards their time. It's just their early evening or something like that. But I had somebody that I thought that what my ears heard was them being very disrespectful about a person in my family that I love dearly, and it bothered me a lot. And what bothered me more than anything was when this person sent a message saying I wasn't disrespectful. And I don't never ask them for anything unless I was living in your house or such and such and such. Maybe I asked this person for something. Well, this is not a person you really have to ask for anything, because this is a person that's always fucking thinking about you. Always have you on their motherfucking mind. The same person asked you, well, I'm not going to go there because I don't want to identify nobody. There was a time when you had to call a certain person in another state and asked him for money several times. And then he called me and was like, the only time I hear from her is when she needs some money. And I said, well, that's cool, because she don't ask nobody for nothing. You know, she's in a situation and she needs money, because she would never ask you for anything if she didn't need it. But yeah, they realized that the only time you called was when you needed something. Now, yeah, I'm going to leave that part out too. Whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to you. And you can take this message however you want to take it. But the only way for me to get through to you is this, because I don't really care about your messages. I don't really care about you ignoring my messages. I don't give a fuck about you not calling me. Me waking up to those messages that morning because somebody was just concerned about you or just wanted to hear from you, and your ears doesn't hear that was disrespect. Like you couldn't hear that was disrespect. Replay your message. It was very disrespectful. It was very disrespectful. It was. But you're a disrespectful person. You're rude, you're mean, you're cocky, you're arrogant, and you're very disrespectful, which makes me second think about why the people around you treat you the way that they do. Ain't no excuse for it, because basically, you know, they probably do need to put you out. But there's two sides to that. I only get to hear your side of what happens. I don't get to hear the other people's side of what's going on in that house. I just get to hear your side of it. But yeah, it is what it is. And I wish you the best. I do have a granddaughter that's graduating from high school in, I think, May or June in Mississippi, and I am going to try to make it to her graduation because, one, I feel welcome, you know, and I need that love. I don't need to be around people that's being pulled in this direction and scared to say they're with me and scared to be around me and all that bullshit. I don't need to be around people who don't want to fucking be around me. Because, see, I'm 63 and I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel about me right now. You can keep your attitudes. You can cuss me out, talk shit about me to your family or whatever you want to do, because you've done that many times before. But your access to me is denied until you apologize and get your shit together. We can never do this again. You will never get the opportunity to stab me in my motherfucking heart again like you did. Because I was wondering if you realize who the fuck you was talking about. Do you realize who that person is to me that you kind of lightweight snapped about? Okay. All right. So, before this video gets started, about a week ago, maybe a little over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks, I'm not sure, it's been within the last 2 weeks, I had somebody tell me, somebody who I love dearly, tell me, the reason you don't have, I said, I have my peace and my happiness in Ghana, but I don't have joy. I don't have any joy over here. Like, my joy comes from my crazy family, my grandkids running around, just the people in my neighborhood. That's where my joy comes from. But she said, you know what? And I won't identify who she is. She talked to me for about an hour and gave me the best advice in the world in that hour when I needed it. But she said, why? She said, I love your life over there. Why would you come back over here? Like, what are you coming back for? And she went on into details. And I said, you know what? You're right. She said, one thing about you is, she said, excuse my language, but you need to stop giving a fuck about the people over here. She said, even me. Stop worrying about me. Stop caring about me. Live your life over there. We gonna be okay over here. And I appreciated that message from her. And so since that day, I spent about a week or so in my apartment, and I thought about it. And once I surrendered things to God, that peace came and joy just ran in the door, just like that. But sometimes it's hard to not worry about your kids and your loved ones and your friends and your neighbors. I'm a person that worry about everybody. Well, I used to. I had to fix that. But anyway, go ahead and watch this video. And in this video, I am talking about myself, but I'm talking to anybody that's going through my situation. Anybody. And don't think this is about my blood or my family or my friends. This is about anybody. This is about any one of y'all. Okay? It's something triggered me today to make this video. And I know somebody gonna say, why are you putting this on social media? Because I'm motherfucking grown and I can. And sometimes my videos help a lot of people. People inbox me, they DM me. Y'all call them DMs now. We used to call them inbox. People inbox me, they call me on WhatsApp, and they're going through the same shit. They're having struggles as older adults and they don't know how to handle it or what to do. So I post my life because I can, it's my therapy, and other people could use my help. Sometimes it's good to know that somebody else is going through what you're going through. Okay? See, sometimes the best thing to do is disappear. Like disappear off the face of the earth. Sometimes the best thing to do is not allow people to have access to you in no kind of way at all until they get their shit together. Because see, a lot of times when people are mean and nasty to you, it ain't about you. It's some shit they going through. And see, I ain't no motherfucking therapist. I'm 63 and I done all the therapy, all the loving, all the nurses. I done been a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer. I done been everything, a cook, a maid. And I am now 63 years old and shouldn't have to do shit. Okay? I got strangers. I got people I've met on social media that show me love. Send me boxes, packages, American food, all kind of shit. But let me tell you something, like I said, sometimes it's best to just fucking disappear. Access denied. Until you get your shit together, access is denied. When you go to tap that card, it ain't gonna work. When you go to put your code in, it ain't gonna work. When you go to put your key in my door, it's not gonna work. Because I can no longer tolerate the disrespect that you bring to me and the pain that you cause me. And I don't give a flying fuck who you are at this fucking point. I got a relative that calls me once a year on my motherfucking birthday. Once a year on my birthday. I don't care because I got past it. I'm over it. Don't call me. But I see you wishing everybody happy birthdays, and look, we ain't even gonna go there. We ain't even gonna go there. So again, as of the next 24 hours, I'm not blocking nobody. I'm not doing none of that shit. I just won't respond to you. I do not have Messenger anymore because Messenger is, I don't have Messenger anymore. So if you need to reach me, you can't reach me on Messenger. Sorry. I had Messenger for 2 people because that was the best way for them to reach me. And I have deleted it. It might not show as deleted. I don't know what you'll get if you message me. I'm not sure, but I don't have it. Anyway, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that right there. I'm getting ready to have my son here in Africa knock me a coconut off this damn tree. Drink this nasty ass coconut water because I don't like it, but it's good for my body. Well, I'm kind of getting used to it, but I'm not a coconut water drinker. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this coconut and knocked off the tree, fresh, and drink it. See, one thing about me is I went to school and finished. I don't need to go to school. If anything, I can teach y'all some things because I lived life. And there's a lot of things I can teach you if you're willing to listen and learn. But if you're not willing to listen and learn, that's okay. You have every right not to listen to me and my black ass over here in Africa living in the fucking dirt. You don't have to listen to me. But if you do, you might learn something because I was born with wisdom. If I didn't have shit else, I was born a wise person. From a child, I was wise. From a child, I had good common sense. And let me say this again to y'all who talk about the fact that I live in the dirt. I didn't grow up poor. We were never hungry. We never needed anything. School supplies, clothes, shoes, lights, gas, water, nothing. Nothing. Like I said, our water was cut off one time, and it has something to do with the city or some pipe situation. I don't know what that was about, but it had nothing to do with the fact that my parents or my mother or my father or my stepdad didn't pay the motherfucking bill. Okay? Yeah. And for Facebook, the comments will be turned off because the people that I'm mostly talking to is on motherfucking Facebook.